यश्यम् एव कव्यम् आत्मानम् अविरतम् विविध संसारा परितपो पदाप्यमानम् अनुसवनम् स्नापयन्तैव पार्थराय निर्वृत्य हि अपवर्तम् अज्ञान्तिकम् पुरुषार्थम् अपि स्वयम् आसादितं नो एव क्रियन्ते भगवतीयन्ते परिसमाप्त सर्वत्र So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 5:17. Yes, eva, in which Krishna conscious on nectar of devotional service. Kavaita, the advancement of learned scholars or philosophers. In spiritual life. Atmanam, the self. Aviratam, constantly. Nivisa, various. Krishna, full of sin. Samsara, immaterial existence. Paritapa, from miserable conditions. Upatadyamana, suffering, anusavana, without stopping. Prapayantana, Vedi, Taya, by that, Eva, certainly, Tayaya, great, happiness, He, certainly, Pavarkam, liberation, Adhyamikam, uninterrupted, Parama Purusha, the best of all human achievements. Happy, although Swayam itself, Asaritam, obtained, no, not, Eva, certainly, Adhyamikam, endeavor to achieve, Bhagavati Yat Vena Eva, because of the relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Parisama Sarva Atta. Those who have ended all kinds of material desires. Translation Prabhupada by Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Devotees always bathe themselves in devotional service in order to be relieved from the various tribulations of material existence. By doing this, the devotees enjoy supreme bliss and liberation personified comes to them. Nonetheless, they do not accept that service even if it is offered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. For devotees, liberation, mukti, is very unimportant because having attained the Lord's transcendental living service, they have attained everything desirable and transcended all material desires. Is repeat. Devotees always bathe themselves in devotional service in order to be relieved from the various tribulations of material existence. By doing this, the devotees enjoy supreme bliss and liberation personified comes to them. It comes to serve them. Nonetheless, they do not accept that service, even if it's offered by the Supreme Personality of God Himself. For devotees, liberation is very important because having attained the Lord's transcendental level service, they have attained everything desirable and transcended all material desires. Devotional service unto the Lord is the highest statement for anyone desiring liberation from the tribulation of existence. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 6.22, Yam Laptva Chakram Lama Manyate Nadi. Gaining this, one thing there is no great gain. When one attains the service of the Lord, which is not different from the Lord, one does not desire anything material. Mukti means relief from material existence. Devotional Thakur says, Mukti, Mukti Tantri, Sevate Sman. For devotee, Mukti is not a very great achievement. Mukti means being situated in one's constitutional position. The constitutional position of every living being is that the Lord is there of the Lord's servant. Therefore, when a living entity is engaged in the Lord's living service, is already attained Mukti. Consequently, a devotee does not aspire for Mukti when it is offered by the Supreme Lord Himself. Sri Chaitanya Sri Radha Krishna Sri Hare Krishna Krishna Sindhu Krishna Jagate Yogeshwar Gopika Kanta Namaste Saptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishavanuste Devi Pranamami Harike Ashara Krishna Kripa Sindhu Krishna Patikanam Bhakti Vaishnaveyo Namo Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Vivekananda Namaste Saraswate Gauravani Pratayani Nirvishesha Shunvani Pachat Vesatari Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadaya Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we are reading the verse 5, 6, 17. Usually we quote this verse 5, 6, 18, which will be seen tomorrow very frequently. Whenever we speak about how devotees do not even bother about liberation as compared to devotional service, and how devotional service is so great, so much greater that liberation is just rejected. Everybody is actually going after liberation, but let's see the 5, 6, 18 verse, which is quoted several times. Sukadev Goswami continues, my dear king, the Supreme Person Mukunda is actually the maintainer of all the members of the Pandava and the Yadu dynasties. He is your spiritual master, Vaishnava lady, friend, and director of your activities. To say nothing of this, he sometimes serves your family as a messenger or servant. This means he works just as ordinary servants do. Those engaged in getting the Lord's favor attain liberation from the Lord very easily. But he does not easily give the opportunity to render direct service unto him. So to get opportunity to do devotional service, it's very, very, very rare. Of course, this is also spoken in the Bhagavad Gita. Manusyanam Sahasreshi. Very good, exactly. Okay. Manusyanam Sahasreshi Kashti Siddhi Yadutamapi Siddhanam Kashti Mam Vedi Tattva. All many thousands among men, one may end up for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. So those people who have attained perfection means those who are, going towards the path of liberation, the Gyanis. Of course, you know the verse in 7:19. Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prabhatyate Vasudeva Sarvam Iti Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. So Krishna says that one Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan, one who is in full knowledge, who understands that I am the Supreme, Sa Mahatma, he is the most greatest soul. So there are many people who don't even know what is happening in life, as we can see outside. Nobody even asks this question, who am I? Why am I suffering? What's going on? They are not even so arthagati me Vishnu. They are not even doing things which are beneficial to their life. Because they identify with the body, they think that I am the body. So they are doing many things which are beneficial to the body. But nobody wants to ask this question, what happens at the time of death? We are planning so hard to get funds for retirement. But what about after you retire this body, what happens next? Why you don't think why this intelligence doesn't come to ask this question? So if somebody asks this question, Manusyanam Sahasreshu, out of millions of men, somebody might ask this question. Why have to die? Why have to go through old age and birth and suffering? And they start to inquire, about the absolute truth, Atata Brahma Jignasa. And while going into of course, you see so many spiritual groups out there, right? Many groups which are in the impersonal school of thought, Mayavad. So they come to a certain understanding, yes, I am soul. But then they have misconception that they are one with God. So they want to become one with God. And they think that is the highest position. And sometimes I have debates with them on YouTube comments or whatever, on Facebook. So I said, okay, you go to the Brahma, you want to become one with Brahman. What happens there? Is there any activity that goes on there? See, if every form of God is the same, everything is one. Okay, what's the point when you go there? When you join to the one, what happens? Say, oh, just blissful, just sitting there. So they cannot explain what happens in Brahman, what kind of joy they experience in Brahman. Real joy is experienced when you actually engage in the devotional service of the Lord. So that's why you see there is 5 kinds of realization which is mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. The first one is Annamaya stage. In Annamaya, we actually, so what is Annamaya? The body that we are occupying, it is made up of food. When you were born, when the semen merged with the ovum, right? And the first day you are a small pea like that. And now you are having this form is because of food. This body is nothing but made up of food particles that we are eating, right? So that is in the Annamaya platform that we are understanding that food is maintaining us. Even the child, when he is born, you don't have to teach the child anything that he has to take milk from the mother's breast, right? Immediately the child knows what to do. So that is the Annamaya realization. Then, as you keep growing up, there is a platform called Pranamaya. That you realize that you are not only this body made up of this matter, but you are also having this. There are 5 pranas in the body. Do you know the purport? Is that canto? Apana, 13. That canto, 395. there are this prana maya stage. You realize that this prana is called 369. Oh, okay, that's quite easy to remember. 369 is the gang in Singapore. Or 369. Many of them are in jail now because they never use their prana properly. So, the copper, you can see that there are 5 kinds of air in the body. Actually, 10 kinds of air, but there are 5 main ones. So, the main air passing through the nose of breathing is called prana. The air passes through the rectum and evacuated is called apana. Okay? And the air which adjusts the food stuff within the stomach, which sometimes sounds like bleaching, is called samana. The air which passes through the throat and the stoppage which constitutes suffocation is called udhana. And the total air which circulates throughout the entire body is called dhyana. So this is the 5 airs in the body. And of course, so this is so you have the annamaya platform, the physical gross body, and then this is even more subtle, the pranamaya understanding. So when the prana goes haywire, that's where you get all the disease. This prana is the energetic body actually within your energetic subtle body. And when you die, your prana still hover around. So the soul actually takes, they say subtle body carries, right? Prana also goes. So which is why when you die, they want to burn the body. Because when you die, actually the prana goes one by one. See the 5 areas. First goes, second, third, fourth, fifth, it goes. And you will still hover around, even after your physical death of your body, the soul hovers in the prana, and then it gets attached to the body and it doesn't leave. That's why they burn the body, so you don't hover around, you move on to your next. And if you get a ghost body, then unfortunately, your prana is still hovering around and you're not getting another physical form and you're suffering. So in this level, these yogis and all, they do the pranayama, to control this life, this breathing process, the Ashtanga yoga. Right? So why they want to do this, controlling this air? Because as much as you can control the air, you can have time, you can save more time to get liberation. So in the platform of Jnana Yoga and this Ashtanga Yoga, they are aiming towards the liberation. They don't want to serve the Lord. So that is why they want to do all these processes to merge. They know that we are suffering, we have to come out of this suffering. But their solution is not the ultimate. Like now, let's say if I say that I have eye disease, I go to the doctor, and then the doctor, I ask him for a cure, and the doctor just plucks out my eyes and says, okay, no more disease. But I lost my eye. So what? No, you got no eye, but your disease is cured. Right? So these other processes recommended like Jnana Yoga, this Ashtanga and all. Of course, Karma Yoga is still you are doing the activities and dedicating to the Lord. So that is still the bhakti. It's not fully bhakti, but still you are offering the fruits of your resolve to the Lord. Right? These two processes is not so much. So now after pranamaya stage, what happens is pranamaya, then the jnanamaya, vijnana, no, jnanamaya, means manomaya. That's the stage of mental speculation. So you come to the Jnana Yoga platform, you start reading all the scriptures, you start speculating. So these people, they do that in the Advaita Vedantis. Until Shakaracharya also told them, stop speculating and just surrender to Govinda. Right? So they have a higher understanding. Then higher than that is the Vijnana, where you start to understand about Brahman. This is the platform you understand that I am also one with the Supreme. But of course, if you think that you are the Supreme, then that's where you make a mistake. And then in today's verse, we are seeing, the liberation. The devotees are not even interested in the Vijnana Maya stage. These other people, other spiritualists, they are interested in merging and becoming one. So this is the Vijnana Maya platform. And then finally you come to the Anandamaya, which is Anandamaya can only be dispensed. You can only get Anandamaya. You only can get Ananda when there is devotional service. Anandamaya platform is where you realize you are not God. You are meant to serve the God, Supreme Lord. Whereas in Vijnanamaya, you want to merge. That's why Bill Mangal Thakur was saying in the purport, Mukti, Mukti, what? Mukti, so he's saying that for these people in the Anandamaya platform, the devotees, the Mukti comes as a maid servant to serve them. Here you are chasing after liberation, and here liberation is chasing after you. Right? Later I'll share one story, I forgot, but Mukti is actually related to Bhakti. Bhakti has two sons, which is Jnana and Vairagya. And Mukti is the who forgot. Huh? Maid servant. Yes. Mukti is the maid servant. Bhakti is, yeah, later we will see the story in Varnapura about this. So this is the thing that the devotees are completely uninterested to even get liberation. Because what they are getting is so much higher. Param Drishtva Nivartate is a higher taste, right? Like example, yesterday, what do you call it? Krishnari was playing with me. After that, somehow the brother was watching some cartoon. And then immediately she went over. And then I said, come and play. She don't want to play. Why? Cannot get the attention at all. Before that, I want to do my work. She wants to play. Okay, then I play. After that, she gets something higher, which is the cartoon. There is no more regard for me at all. And I have to beg, please come and play. So like that, the devotees, once you get something higher, liberation come back you, please come. I'm coming to you. So this is how devotional service, it is so rare. It's the highest in Krishna. Of course, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this is the highest. Bhaktyamam Amishanati, right? Krishna says among all the processes are recommended to Arjuna, the process of bhakti is the highest. And not only is the highest, it's the most rarest. Vechit Kevalya Bhaktya, Vasudeva Parayana, Agam Dunvanti Krishnaya, Kartnaya, Kajena, Nirharam Iva Vashkarama. Only a rare person who has attempted complete and utter devotional service to Krishna can uproot the weeds of sinful reactions with no possibility they will revive. He can do this simply by discharging devotional service just as the sun immediately dissipates the fox by its rays. So, only the devotee, because again it says that it's very rare, devotional service is very rare, and also they can uproot the weeds of sinful actions, and it will not revive again. Just like now, if you have a seed which you grows, you plant the seed, it will not grow. Whereas if these people, they go to the book, they get liberation, they go to the Brahman also. Brahman says they can fall down. What is it? Yeah, we are in dāsa vimukta Avishikta Arora Krichana Paramapadam. So, yeah, I don't know the full list. So, Brahma is saying in his prayers that even if you go to the Brahma Jyoti and you are so-called liberated, you will again fall down. Even in liberation, you can fall down. But here, one who comes to me, Mama Perte Pungal Chama Dukale Mashanam, once you attain the highest destination, you're not coming back. Once you attain my devotional service, you're not coming back. This Krishna guarantees. So you can see another verse also how this devotional service. Muktanam Siddhanam Narayan Parayana Sudurlabha Prashantatma Koteshvapi Mahamuni. O great sage, among many millions who are liberated and perfect in knowledge of liberation, one may endeavor to be a devotee of Lord Narayana or Krishna. Such devotees are fully peaceful and extremely rare. So we must understand all these things from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Don't waste time going and working after, running after this liberation. We can also see from the life of the four Kumaras. They were actually Brahmavadis. They wanted to be merging into Brahman. Until they saw the personality of Godhead, Narayana, and they smelled the tulasi from their feet. Immediately their mind changed. And they became, in fact, they are having the Kumaras Sampradaya. They became acharyas. Right? What is that? What is the day which the saffron particles? So, yeah, you can see here. My dear Lord, you are glorified by the selected verses uttered by great personalities. Such glorification of your lotus feet is just like saffron particles. When the transcendental vibration from the mouth of great devotees carries the aroma of saffron dust to your lotus feet, the forgetful living entity gradually remembers his eternal relationship with you. Devotees thus gradually come to the right conclusion about the value of life. My dear Lord, I therefore do not need any other benediction but the opportunity to hear from the mouth of your devotees. Many prayers like that. This is by Durva, Prithu Maharaj. Yes, Prithu Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj. So many examples where the Lord is telling them, Prahlad Maharaj, I give you benediction, what do you want? They say, I don't want any benediction, but only to have devotional service. Even Guru Maharaj, he said, Karsan, what? Kana Vilas, 22:15. Sana Vilasi Tapsishitoham, Mam Pramtavan Deha Munindra Kuyam, Rajan Uchinman Apithe, Divya Ratnam, Swami Kritosmi, Arvanayanache. When he was being blessed by this personality, Supreme Personality of God, Subala said, Oh my Lord, because I was seeking an opulent material position, I was performing certain types of penance and austerity. Now I've gotten you, who are very difficult for the great demigod, saintly person, and kings to attain. I was searching after a piece of glass, but instead I had found the most valuable jewel. Therefore, I am so satisfied I did not wish to ask any benediction from you. So another example, a very famous verse. He was working so hard to get not even liberation, but a material, prosperity. And when he saw the Lord, he gave up that desire. But the Lord still fulfilled the desire and also gave him entrance to the spiritual world. So when we, speak to these people, they cannot understand this point. When we say that bhakti is the highest, like there was a video we made from Prabhupada, Swami Prabhupada. Prabhupada is saying that the example where we don't want to become God. We want to be the controller of God. Controller of God is who? Mother Yashoda. Of course, you cannot become Mother Yashoda, but you can see the position is there, the parental position where they are controlling. Even if you see Arjuna here, she is controlling Krishna. So they think that doing devotional service is very boring. Better just merge. Unlimited. Where is the story where the Lord Himself becomes the servant of His devotee? You won't see this even in the Abrahamic religion. They know there is God, but it's always, God is great. God is very powerful. He'll send you to eternal hell. So, but here we see how Krishna, he is so much reciprocating. In fact, there was one memory of Prabhupada where this man came and asked Prabhupada, like, I want to be God. Can you teach me how? And Prabhupada said, I'll teach you how to become greater than God. And he said, how? You look at the picture. So Mother Yashoda, tying Krishna. See, the Bhakti process teaches you how to even control Krishna. Because we are very, very far. But you see how great Bhakti is. That the Lord Himself, you can see the 5, 6, 18 levels is not you were seeing. The Lord Himself was serving the Pandavas. Another verse also you can see here. 1, 16, 16. Maharaj Parikshit felt that all of his causeless mercy, Lord Krishna, Vishnu, who is universally obeyed. Jagat Pranati Hi Vishnu. Rendered of service to the malleable sons. Snigdha, what is Snigdha? To the sons of Pandu by accepting the post reigning from chariot driver Saratha. They became a Saradhi, to president, to messenger, to friend, night watchman, etc. So when the Pandavas were sleeping in the night, Krishna was actually guarding them, watching over. You are from Maharashtra, there are so many stories, about Pitala. See, sometimes you'll hear the stories, how come you will be wondering, how come, see, like some of the Vitala stories, like one devotee, pure devotee, the house, heavy rain, the house got a hole, There's So the house, there was a hole, the rainwater was coming in. They were doing bhajan. And then Krishna is so powerful, he can just do like that and cover the house, close them. Just like that he can do it. But then they were realizing why the water is not coming. That's why Krishna holding an umbrella. We know the devotees. Krishna is holding umbrella. He is physically doing. I think yesterday another story was there of Panduranga. The house was going to fall. Then some collapsing house. Krishna was holding the house for so many hours. So he was personally coming to reciprocate with his devotees. But yeah, Jagannath, so many stories of Jagannath. How he reciprocated with Bhakta Salaveka. He stopped the chariot, waited for him to come. So the Lord wants to personally have this loving exchange with his pure devotees. And to understand this, like right now we are devotees, right? Like now if somebody tells you work with God, you think how somebody can think so crazily, right? But majority of the world is like that. Like if you explain to them the Vaishnava philosophy, they just don't accept. They know you guys are Abrahamic. Yeah. They will outrightly offend Krishna, they have no problem. But you say anything about Vivekananda, you are in trouble. Krishna, no problem, you can offend him like anything. So it's like we should be more appreciative of our position. Honestly, it's not that we suddenly become self-realized. To understand that I won't be one with God, I want to serve God who is Krishna. It's how rare this thing. And it's only possible because of Prabhupada's mercy. If not for Prabhupada and the purport he has written and the books he has written, what he has done, as I was writing yesterday, we will go into another mother's womb to hide if he did not come. If Prabhupada did not appear, we have to see another womb and then go and take birth again and again and again. This is how great the Acharya is. That he is coming to teach us this most greatest secret. And of course, the Acharya, Prabhupada is following the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And all doing this, what is it? Not the challenge, Karanayavatrikalau, Samarpayitam, Punatvojalarasam, Swabhakti Shriyam, Haripurata Sundaraditi Kadamba Sandipita, Sahridaya Kandare, Suratava Sachinandana. So he says here, my May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachidevi, be transcendently situated in the innermost chambers of your heart, resplendent with the radiance of molten gold. He appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever come. So what is this? So many incarnations have come. They did so many things, Paritrana, Sadhanam, destroy the demons, uphold dharma. But no incarnation actually came physically to teach bhakti. This devotional service which we have seen is extremely rare. The Lord Himself came as a teacher. Right? The most sublime, radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of contemplative. Nobody has done that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the one who has planted that seed of Krishna Bhakti and has grown it into a tree. So this is actually explained in the tree of Lord Chaitanya. Madhya something. So Madhavendra Puri is said to be the roots. Is the roots of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the trunk. Ishwara Puri and the branches, Paramananda Puri, somewhere there. Chapter 9. Adi 9. So let me just go there. You'll see an explanation about this. So the Vyasa Puja offering I wrote yesterday. Actually, I got inspiration from this chapter for the Lord Chaitanya's tree and he being the garden. Why doesn't CC or is it CC? I did this one. CC Ari. This one. Finally. So here, this chapter, let's see that Madhavendra Puri, the storehouse of devotional service of Krishna, he is the desire of devotional service, and it is in him the seed of devotional service first fructified. So Madhav started from Madhavendra Puri. So we are coming from Madhava Sampradaya. So he was the first person to get that seed of devotional service given by Lord Chaitanya. The seed of devotional service next fructified in the form of Sri Ishwara Puri. And then the gardener himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, became the main trunk of the tree of devotional service. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became the trunk. Right? And then what happened next is by inconceivable power, the Lord became the gardener, and the trunk and the branches simultaneously. So this is the seed of bhakti that Lord Chaitanya came, Anarpita Charitya. He came to give us this. And then we see that we have all these devotees, Paramananda Puri, Keshava Bharati, Brahmananda Puri, Brahmananda Bharati, Sri Vishnu Puri. All these are sannyas names. So all these various, there's 9 sannyasi, all sprouted from the trunk of the tree, and thus the tree stood steadfastly on the strength of the 9 roots. So this is how the parampara continued. You can read actually all these purports also. So with the sober great Paramananda Puri as the great central root, and the other 8 roots in 8 directions, the tree of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood firmly. So, Prabhupada is the International Society of Krishna Consciousness is one of the branches of the Chaitanya tree. Of course, now that unfortunately the tree has become spoiled by not following Prabhupada's order. So, from each branch into many sub-branches, no one can count how many branches does Guru. I shall try to make the formers of the innumerable branches. So, please hear the description of the Chaitanya tree. On the top of the tree trunk branch into two, one trunk named Sri Advaita Prabhu and the other Sri Nityananda Prabhu. From these two trunks grew many branches and sub-branches that cover the entire world. So from there only is coming Nityananda. These branches and sub-branches and their sub-branches became so numerous no one can actually write about them. Thus the disciples and grand disciples and their admirers spread throughout the entire world. It is not possible to enumerate all of them all. As a big fig tree bears fruits all over its body, each part of the tree of devotional service bore the fruit. So this is the fruit which Prabhupada is taking and giving to us. Right? If Prabhupada didn't do that journey to the west and give that fruit. So it's now our job to take that fruit and plant that seed and also in others' hearts. Since Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the original trunk, the taste of the fruits that grew on the branches and sub-branches surpassed the taste of nectar. So this is the taste of devotional service. It is so nectarian, so blissful. And the fruits ripened and became sweet and nectarian. The gardener Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed them without asking any price. So you can understand that this devotional service is extremely, extremely rare. Nobody can get it. And here there is a personality giving you without asking any price, free. Where you will have such a sale. But we do not know the value of it, that's why we are not purchasing. And all the wealth in the three worlds cannot equal the value of one such nectarian fruit of devotional service. You see how great bhakti and devotional service is. It is so great that the Lord Himself has come to give now, Kali Yuga. So many people, so many demigods, they want to take birth in Kali Yuga actually. Just to get this. So in Bhagavatam, you can see how rare, how difficult to get, how rare it is to get. But in CC, we can see how the Lord Himself is coming. Not considering who asked for it and who did not, nor who was fit and who unfit to receive. Patra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed the fruit of devotional service. Through all these branches, so many branches, right? Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, all this, the sannyasis. The transcendental gardener, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, distributed handful after handful of fruit in all directions, and when the poor, hungry people ate the fruit, the gardener smiled with great pleasure. So the Lord becomes very happy when we engage in the devotional service. When we come together and discuss with the Lord and we engage in the devotional service, participate in festivals, organize all these things to help ourselves and also others, the Lord also becomes very pleased. And when He is pleased, everybody is also pleased, right? Lord Chaitanya does address the multifarious variety of branches, sub-branches of the tree of devotional service. Since the tree of devotional service is transcendental, every one of its parts can perform the actions of all others. Although the tree is supposed to be immovable, this tree nevertheless moves. So Prabhupada is like a huge branch. In fact, it is said that Mora Senapati Bhakta. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there in the Chaitanya Chandra. Somebody wrote or somebody actually wrote this that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that so now here he is there to distribute to everyone freely this bhakti. And somehow if you escape, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, somehow you escape Maya Sena Bhakti Bhakta, he will come and he will catch you. And that is none other than Prabhupada. Prabhupada is the general of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada is the chief gardener. And he is there to make sure that this seed is going to spread. And of course, Prabhupada himself said for the next 10,000 years. And that seed is actually the books. His books, the Srimad Bhagavatam, his writings. If you can read this, actually the day the Ananda Manjari, every day she's posting one Prabhupada quote. There was one quote a few days ago. Prabhupada said, read 1 hour a day. So I guess, I'm not doing it, but I guess if you can do it, this seed will really become really strong. Of course, there are a few more things. He said, chant attentively, read 1 hour a day, engage in service, go to temple, engage in service. So chanting attentively also I'm not doing. So yeah. So you can just follow the instructions of Prabhupada. Then, like Duryodhana, he told to the Pandavas, not one pin of needle space I'll give to you. So like that, our spiritual life also, no, we are not giving, of course you are giving, I'm not giving even one space of needle to the instructions. So this is how great the bhakti is, how great the spiritual master is, that we have understood that bhakti brings us to this platform. But it only can be done with the mercy of the sadhu sangha. 5 dreams of bhakti, right? Sadhu sangha, nama kirtan, bhagavata shravan, mathura vasa, Shri Murti seva. These 5 things, if we can do, we can water the bhakti plant by doing these 5 things. By associating with devotees, by doing the nama sankirtan, chanting, participating in kirtan, then we are doing Bhagavad Shravan, hearing Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavatam, and then doing deity worship. Also, of course, deity worship, of course, only the man doing, but doesn't mean the Matajis are not doing. You are doing the flower garlands, cooking, that is also deity worship. Everything is centered around Krishna only. Organizing festivals, all these things to please the deity. And Mathura Vas means to stay in the holy place. Temple nearby, like all these devotees, they are Mathura Vas actually. Mathura Gelam branch. So, yeah, so this is I'll just show another few more words. One, 2 verses for the end. Which is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Says that, my Lord, some fortunate souls have gotten relief from the fatigue of material life by diving into the vast nectar ocean of your pastimes, which you enact when you manifest your personal forms to propagate the unfathomable sight of the self. These rare souls, indifferent even to liberation, renounce the happiness of home and family because of their association with devotees who are like flocks of swan enjoying at your lotus feet. So so this is very deep verse. We'll see again. So we take that some fortunate souls have gotten relief from the fatigue of material life by diving into the vast nectar of your pastimes. So they are very rare souls, you can see. Muktana, Abhisthana, Narayana, Parayana. It's very, very rare. These devotees, such devotees, right? Which you enact when you manifest your personal form. So Krishna is coming to enact his pastimes here to propagate the unfathomable science of the self. So to understand the science of self-realization is very difficult. Unless Krishna himself comes to explain this. As I was explaining the day in the class, Srimmadam Swakata Krishna. You see the word Swakata means is Krishna's Katha. So Krishna himself come and perform the Katha. Right? Krishna himself writes the Katha as Vyasadeva. Vyasa Vashishta Naptaram Shakti Pautra Makalvasham Parashanam Atmanam Mande Shukatatam Sakaponidim. This is Vyasa's family. his great grandfather is Vashishta, his son is Shakti, his son is Parashara. Parasharam Atmajam Mande, Shukatatam Taponide. His Vyasadev's son is. So who's a Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya, Vyasa Rupaya Vishnu Namo Ve Brahmanide Vashishthaya. The Vyasadev himself, who is Vishnu himself, comes. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya. So that Swakata of Krishna is written by Krishna himself, Vyasa, and being taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That same Swakata. He came, and Prabhu was saying, he came, he saw, he conquered. That's what he's saying yesterday. So he came, he acted, he wrote, and then he came and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and conquered everyone with the teachings. Right? So these signs of the self can be understood like that. By the Lord's mercy only. So what happens is, another interesting point, if we see the words, this is from the Shri Vishnu Purana. I just quoted over Vyasadeva. Parasharam Atmajam Mandir. So he did not say Parasharam Putra Jam Mandir. He's the son of Parasharam, right? Vyasa. But the word Atma is used. Why? Because sometimes many verses are there actually. The son is actually sort of non-different from the father, like the same soul. What we can say here is also in the story of Bhagavatam, Balaram. Roma Harshana was sitting down at the Vyasasan and giving the class. And then Balaram comes and he doesn't stand up, everybody stands up. Balaram gets angry and he throws this grass and he kills him. So because he's such a learned scholar, he can speak Bhagavatam so beautifully, but he doesn't have respect. So there's a verse in the Bhagavatam which says that he is just parenting, like a parent, he's like an actor talking the verses. So when Balaram killed him, all the rishis said that we actually blessed him with long life so that he can recite Bhagavatam, but now he's dead. So our word is wrong, what to do? Balaram said, I'll bring him back alive, why not? They know, but then your word will become wrong also. So we want that our word is intact, your word is also intact. Then he said, okay, put his son there. Son is not different from the father. Prabhupada mentioned this in one of the lecture I was hearing a few days ago. So, Parashara Atmajam. Right? So the son sat down, and this son is not like his father. He is extremely qualified in scriptures, and also he is so humble and serving the gurus, spiritual master. That's why he became the Bhagavatam reciter after that. And Saunaka Rishi heard from him. Sutta Goswami, the son of Roma Harshan. Right? So, this is something else I talk about. So, where was I? This rest was indifferent for even liberation, renounced the happiness of home camping halls of their association with the devotees who are like flocks of swan enjoying the lotus feet. So, they are very rare. They are indifferent to liberation. They renounce the happiness of home and family because of the sadhu sangha with the flocks of swan. So they say that the birds of the same feather flock together. And the swan is a very important bird where it actually goes to the lotus root feet of the Lord. The swan is always spotting Krishna, Tvadiya Pada Pankajam Panchara, Adreva Vishatam Manasam, what Rajaham Sakari. Prana Prayana, Samay Kapavata Pito, Kantavaro Navido, Smaranam Kutas. This is spoken by Kula Shekhar. So he's saying let the swan of my mind go and entangle in the roots of your lotus feet. So that's what the swan do, right? Similarly, if we may be like a crow, Somehow we have to come into the swan. Our consciousness has to be purified by hearing Krishna Katha and associating with the sadhus, doing devotional service. Then only we can come in. Even though as crows, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful that he accepts such crows in his kirtan party. Right? We don't deserve to be there actually. So that is the power of bhakti. And before I end final verse, conclude. What is that? Kunti Devi verse where she says that let my mind be 41 away. So here is a very nice summary of what is actually this bhakti and how it should be done by Kunti Devi. Vaimena ananya vishaya patir madhupatesham sakrit ratim udvatar adha gange bhagam udhanvati. So she says, O Lord of the Mothers, as the Ganges forever flows to the sea without hindrance. How does it flow? You can see the word here. Ganga Iva Koham flows Udhanvati. So the Ganga actually flows with such great force, right? Unstoppable force. So like that, like Asakrit continuously, like that, let my attention, O Madhupate, Krishna. So let it flow, Koi Ananya Vishaya, unalloyed, fully without any contamination of all these other forms of yoga, jnana, only full bhakti, without any material motive. Let that flow, let that my attraction flow towards you continuously. Asakrit, Ratim is attraction, right? So she says that let my attraction be constantly draw up to you without being diverted to anyone else. This is bhakti, full surrender bhakti. And Krishna is the Rati, the attraction. Krishna is also the Gati, the destination. First, the other word is one. Mati, yes, Mati. Attention. So Mati, Rati, Gati. So let my attention be always to your lotus feet, the destination, the Gati, and my attention just flow. So this is the how we should actually be praying to. Which is very it's still very difficult, but at least just develop it day by day the habits. I just Prabhupada said, I just done, just don't need to think so much. I just done 16 rounds. Follow my instruction. Get the surrender to me. You hold my dhoti. I'll bring you back. So let's do that. That's the only thing we can do to please the Guru, and then he will help us to get all this mati, gati, gati. All this. We are not in the level of Kunti Devi also. Of course, we can appreciate her prayers. How heartfelt. It's just 4 lines. How deep it is. Let's see. So we'll stop the class here. Actually, I didn't tell the bhakti story because it's very long. And I need to read again. It's from Padma Puran. But yeah. 37? For rural knowledge. No. Okay, so this is from Pampirasa. Brahmananda Bhagatesha Chet Paratha Guni Krita Maiti Bhakti Sukam Bhodhe Paramano Tulamati. If Brahmananda, the place of merging into Brahman effulgence, were multiplied 100 trillion times, it would still not equal even an atomic fragment of the ocean of transcendental bliss felt in the ocean of space. Brahma Buddha Roshana. Yeah.
Over time, the control dāsa started from that what is the first? Whether being a dāsa or not,
or the prayers he told before he left the body.
Actually, composed before itself. I being so, but these people who are now trying to argue or saying that the mother in the body is not even from Mahatma. He has the title Puri, which is very different from Akbar or Kirtan. And also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu apparently, when he's talking to the Tattvavadis, says the Samar Sampradaya. He says that in the technical terms, Samar Sampradaya. In the Sampradaya, say that Varnashram is the highest. So, he's alluding to as a piece like from another Sampradaya. So, this is how they try to.
Who is they?
Mathas themselves. Mathas. And I think some people caught on to that argument and then trying to attack off of that. But actually, message me that, see, message whatever you want, you all can speculate. But Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur wrote that Paramara song, Brahma Maitu Sarvamukta. There he clearly said, who is someone who is making. So I will accept Siddhanta Thakur. I don't accept historical analysis and all that.
Yeah. Personally,
And here also the verse, this is something that you see, what seeds start from Madhana. You will not have any connection with Brahma and your seed. It's how they support. The conjugal rasa started with Madhana.
yeah.
And now I gain another verse is the root.
Okay.
Mathura. You see the verse, you will not find something like external. But actually, Prabhupada said that so did me. It makes sense.
Nobody can hear in the life. What do I find this out?
Dayadra. D-A-Y-A-R. D-A-Y-A-R. No, this is
D-A-Y-R.
why it is so long? Dayadra. D-A-Y-A-R-B-R-A.
D-I-A.
Dayadra.
I-E-T-A, Dayadra, Nada.
It's the same word. And we just go a little bit above. That was the first person in the spiritual section to exhibit symbol of Godhead. And first right point beginning the verse and believe to be in the in that point of see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cultivation of love of God. So if you go to that verse, you F4. Go to the next one. Next instance.
How do you
Function F4.
Okay.
No. Function F4.
Okay.
Not 4.
No, present function.
Not 4. F4.
I-E-T-A, Dayadra, Nada. Hey, Madhura, Nada. Now, you say that. Oh my Lord, oh merciful Master, oh Master of Mathura, when shall I see you again? Because of my not seeing you, my excellent heart has become unsteady. Oh my most beloved, what shall I do?
This looks like just
Yeah.
but actually this is the mode of Radha. Especially the word Matrana, because now this one Matra is no more the part of Matra. When shall I see again that separation that Radha is Mahabharata, all is mentioned. Her heart is actually that mood he brought from Radha. This is the beginning of the Father that was in our
Nice. Okay.
we go down.
Now I'm going to see Gopal.
There is something. See, I can tell you.
Shall I read this? The uncontaminated devotees who strictly depend on the Vedanta philosophy are divided into four sampradayas or transcendental parties. All of the four sampradayas, Sri Madhavacharya Sampradaya, was accepted by Madhavendra Puri. Thus, they took sannyasa according to Parampara, the disciplic succession. Beginning from Madhavacharya down to the spiritual master of Madhavendra Puri, the Acharya named Lakshmipati. There was no realization of devotional service in conjugal love. Madhavendra Puri introduced the conception of conjugal love for the first time in the Madhavacharya Sampradaya, and this conclusion of Madhavacharya Sampradaya was revealed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it toured southern India met Tattvavadis who supposedly belonged to the Madhavacharya Sampradaya. When Sri Krishna left Vrindavan, accepted the kingdom of Madhura, Srimati Radharani, out of ecstatic feelings of separation, expressed how Krishna can be loved in separation. Thus, devotional service in separation is central to this verse. Worship in separation is considered by the Gopya Madhava Sampradaya to be the topmost level of devotional service. According to this conception, the devotee thinks of himself as very poor and neglected by the Lord. Thus, he addresses the Lord as Dina Daya Dhanata, as did Madhavendra Puri. Such an aesthetic feeling is the highest form of devotional service. Because Krishna had gone to Mathura, Srimati Radharani was very much attracted and she expressed herself as, "My dear Lord, because of your separation, my mind has become overly agitated. Now tell me, what can I do? I'm very poor and you are very merciful, so kindly have compassion upon me and let me know when shall I see you." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always expressing the aesthetic emotions of Srimati Radharani that she exhibited when she saw Uddhava at Vrindavan. Similar feelings experienced by Madhavendra Puri are expressed in this verse. Therefore, Vaishnavas in Gauriya Madhava Sampradaya say that the ecstatic feelings experienced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his appearance came from Sri Madhavendra Puri through Ishvara Puri. All the devotees in the line of Gauriya Madhava Sampradaya accept these principles of devotional service.
There is another purpose where visualization and the other purpose explains that the controversy between Matna and Mantra to express
So here we can understand how Madhavendra Puri is the seed. So last year, the India trip, we couldn't see the Samadhi. We were very nearby. You wanted to show any person? So anything else? We'll end the class here. Jai Raj, Bhagavad Gita, Jai Shri Prabhupada, and Jai Guru.